Do you struggle with your emotions? Because that's something that has healed tremendously on the medical medium protocols for the last 4.5 years that I've been on them. I feel like it's been just a cherry on the top, because you know, when we start medical medium protocols, we start to heal specific things, right? We have these symptoms that are really overtaking our lives. For me, it was crippling anxiety. I had brain fog. I had chronic fatigue. These things are the symptoms that I went after. And in the process of doing all of these healing tools and doing all of these cleanses, and I've been on back-to-back advanced 369s for, you know, almost 10 months now, the emotional healing has been profound. One of my favorite parts about this journey, because of course we heal the physical symptoms, but then you discover how much your emotions were connected to the physical problems in your body, because life just gets easier the more you cleanse, I mean emotionally. So before I started medical medium protocols, I struggled with really terrible anxiety where I didn't even want to leave my house. I was constantly on edge. I was very snippy, snappy. I was angry a lot, and I think it's because of the frustration of my symptoms. But even before the anxiety was that terrible, my whole life I've struggled with anger issues. I've struggled with, you know, being sad, being moody. You know, it's one of those things, you know, women get, you know, told that they're moody a lot. Well, a lot of it comes from, you know, what's going on inside the body, because, you know, doing these cleanses and feeling this peace that I feel, it's just incredible, because I have the patience now to like stand back and see things for what they really are. I don't fly off the handle easily. Like, of course we still have emotions, like life can upset us, you know, life can throw things at us that make us feel things. But just generally, we shouldn't feel like these emotions that are just coming out of the blue. And you know, medical medium information teaches us that our body can hold on to old emotions with adrenaline, because when our body stores toxins and, you know, different things that it needs to hold on to, our liver specifically, it also encapsulates adrenaline with that, which are old emotions. So even when you're cleansing, you can feel these old emotions come up. And the more you cleanse, the more you recognize it. You'll see these emotions pop out of nowhere all of a sudden, because they're suddenly in your bloodstream again, because you're clearing them out, and you'll feel them. They'll pass. It's kind of a fleeting thing, but you start to get more and more emotionally aware, and you really start to see them for what they are. You can feel an emotion and know that it's not you. And when you get to that point, man, that's empowering. It's empowering to live in a body that makes you feel certain things sometimes, but yet you can recognize that those emotions are not coming from you. They are coming from, you know, past hurts. And, you know, getting those out, you feel more at peace. And I just want to give an example. So even 1.5 years in on medical medium protocols, I had recently healed my anxiety before my dad went into the hospital. My dad ended up passing away, but I just want to talk about, he was in the hospital for 7 weeks, and you know, that was an emotional roller coaster, because we didn't know if he was getting better or worse, better or worse. It was just up and down the whole time. And so I definitely went through an emotional roller coaster with that. But in the process, like, my anxiety had been healed. I felt more at peace than I ever had. I stuck with my medical medium protocols throughout the whole thing. I would take my smoothies and salads to the hospital, and I would be there. I would be able to be present for my dad while he was going through so much. And I didn't like fly off the handle. I didn't have these like emotional outbursts. I didn't have this struggle that I know I would have had before MM. But I was able to get through the emotions with such peace, like calm. My body was just at ease, even though I felt strong emotions here and there. It's so, you know, hard to explain unless you've been there, but it's a peace that came over me, that I was able to handle everything that was thrown at me with such like grace and ease. And I want that for everybody. The world would be a different place if everybody could get their emotions under control, right? But it's not even a control, it's just ease. Medical medium information really does heal the body, it heals the soul, it heals our emotions. It helps us to live in such a peaceful state, and I want everybody to feel this. So check out medical medium information if you haven't already, because it's a game changer.